Hey everyone, just doing a review here for Darth Maul, the vintage collection, the re-release. I didn't have the original one. This is the first Maul I've actually gotten since right over here. I believe it's 2001. It's the Sith training Darth Maul. And before that was from Phantom Menace, this guy, the 1998. So I was due for an upgrade, and with the new photoreal face printing they've been doing for the vintage collection, I saw some reviews already, and his eyes just look great. If you find one with good eyes, because I work in retail, and my store, we're on the East Coast, we usually get our figures pretty late in the game. They usually start popping up, out in like California, about 2 weeks or so before we start seeing them here. And that's after about a 2-3 month drought in between waves. So I've got this new guy here, and he's pretty awesome looking. He's got, the eyes are just, the camera's probably not good enough to show it off, but it's probably not going to focus very good, but he's got some Sith eyes there. And I was looking at some of the other ones that I had in the cases that we got, and you'll have one eye looking at you, and then you got another eye looking over at the other guy over there. So I found one that was looking straight, and I was pretty happy about him. He's an awesome figure. He's got most of the articulation that we've been seeing recently. I like the soft goods here, but these like little tabards in the front here, one's like shorter than the other. I just feel like they could have done a little better. And this back looks a little weird too. It's like two flaps. I mean, it might be how it was in the movie, but you could never really tell. He's missing like that upper thigh swivel, but this is just a re-release, so of course they're not gonna add that stuff in. But he's got everything else, especially since this is my previous Maul, and he's got this weird thing going on. Little gears to move his arms around. So yeah, definitely an upgrade. He'll fall down. He can only stand like a certain way anyway, which is also frustrating. But yeah, I do like how he's got the ball joint here. And I did see in some reviews he's got like, he's kind of always looking down a little bit, which is fine, I guess. Could be better. His neck's just like leaning forward for whatever reason. But yeah, my one issue I have is he's got like this silver thing here. I'm assuming that's like his communicator when he was on Tatooine, like controlling his little probe droid things. Just kind of takes away from the figure, if you ask me. I feel like they could have just not even bothered with that, but it's whatever. Then he comes with this lightsaber. Two lightsabers. You can connect it. It's cool that it can do this, but then you've got this little notch on the end. If you can focus. It's not going to focus. But it's got a little notch on the end to stick it in. It's like, I know it's red because the whole thing's cast in red, but it just kind of looks a little weird when you're like taking pictures of him or something. And then he's got his hilt, which is nice. This robe that he came with, soft goods. I love the soft goods. But I'm going to have to like iron this or something. It was just like all bunched up behind him and just, it's got a lot of wrinkles in it. So I'll probably iron that at some point. And I just wish, like, I know this is how it was originally, but it looks good on him. It's going to take a little bit to wrestle it on his head, so I'm not going to worry about it. But it would have been nice if they just, like, incorporated this hood with the soft goods, because it's just, like, it looks weird on him with, like, with the soft goods, and then just, like, a plastic hood. This thing's cool, though. I like how it comes a little Sith binoculars. This could be used for like some other figures too if you wanted. So I really like that. Those look awesome. But yeah, this is Darth Maul. It's pretty awesome. Also, with this wave, 3 of the 4 figures are on this blue background. It doesn't look good on the pegs. Like, I had to put Wicket in front of one of the other guys, which Wicket's awesome, and I'm going to be putting a video out about him in just a little bit, but you got 3 characters on a blue background. I get, like, that's what they came out on originally, but you could have, like, split them up a little bit. I know they, like, released this because, like, oh, Darth Maul was in Clone Wars, so we got to re-release him. Okay, but, like, it wasn't this Darth Maul. Well, I mean, it was this Darth Maul, but, you know, there's only this much of him. There's only this much of him in Clone Wars. But I know what they're doing, especially with, like, the Clone Wars Anakin re-release and stuff, but yeah, it just doesn't look good on the pegs with 3 of the 4 characters being on blue card backs. But, you know, card back's cool. Nice picture of him from Phantom Menace, but yeah, I suggest this guy. I passed on the Obi-Wan and the Anakin just because their like their paint apps don't look very good. Anakin, his face sculpt is just bad to begin with, so his paint doesn't really help it much. And Obi-Wan, his just looked muddy to me. His hair didn't look good. But Maul, he's good. He's looking at you. He's got them eyes. So yeah, my quick little review. I've been wanting to do stuff like this for a little while, so I figured just sit down and try it out. Have some fun with it. So yeah, it's Darth Maul Vintage Collection re-release. Yeah, those are my thoughts.